Are you struggling to cope with your adult child's anger and feeling lost on how to handle it? You are not alone. So in this video, I want to uncover some practical strategies and also some real life examples that will help you navigate these tough moments with a little bit more empathy, some patience, and confidence on your part. So join me today as we explore these different ways to understand and manage the explosive emotion of anger, because it can be very explosive, as you know. So there's 4 things that I want to talk about, 4 things to understand in regards to this that I think are important. Number 1 is, where is it coming from? Like understanding the root causes of anger. As we know, there's root causes to everything. But when someone that you love is angry, in this case, your adult child, we try to explore some underlying reasons for your adult child's anger. Now, we can take this to the nth degree as well, where we're still trying to figure it out. But these are for the explosive moments where you can sit back and think about these things. But there's things like unresolved childhood issues, current life stress, like maybe work or relationships that they have going on, feelings of unmet expectations, maybe from you or maybe from someone else, and you're getting the brunt of it. For example, they might be harboring some anger due to feeling neglected, right? Maybe by you, maybe by someone else. But again, you are the brunt of it. Like I said about the job, sometimes when they're under significant stress or they're having relationship troubles, those things tend to be taken out on mom more than anyone a lot of times. And so that's why sometimes you'll hear me say, it's not always about you. The anger may not be, the root may not be you. So try to understand their perspective by maybe talking to them when you're able and just saying, can you tell me what's been bothering you lately? It opens up some dialogue for them to share their feelings. Now, some of them might shut you down, but that's a chance you take. But at least you're opening the door that you're showing some concern and some empathy. Number 2 is practicing active listening. This is a big one. We all know this. But truly listening to your son or daughter without interruptions or judgment, and validating their emotions by showing some empathy, just acknowledging their feelings and acknowledging that you are hearing them, right? You are listening, not just hearing. The saying, God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. I believe it's so true. I really do. So when your adult child is venting, for example, let's say they're venting their anger, you can respond with empathy on your part by saying something like, I can see that you're really upset about this, and wow, that sounds really frustrating. It shows you're listening, you're validating their feelings, because their feelings are not right or wrong. Feelings just are. We don't want to dismiss them. It's really easy when we try to solve the problem that we say, oh, well, don't feel that way. You shouldn't feel that way. And that's just normal dialogue that we do. And so I want to encourage you to get away from that. Number 3 is setting boundaries. It can be a necessity for many of you. And setting boundaries, remember, is to protect your own emotional health, while at the same time, it's addressing their anger. But you don't have to be a punching bag either. So make it clear that while you want to help them, any abusive or disrespectful behavior on their part is not acceptable and won't be tolerated. It's a line in the sand that I think everybody should draw. If they were to start yelling at you or being verbally abusive, you can say something like, I want to support you, but I can't continue this conversation if we're not going to respect each other. Let's take a break. Talk again, when we're both calmer. It kind of just sets the stage and it sets a clear boundary while also showing willingness on your part to resolve the issue. You're not just walking away, running away and slamming the door and leaving. You just say, hey, this isn't the right time. And so let's finish this conversation when we're both calmer. And number 4 is staying calm and composed. You don't have to match the energy of everybody that comes at you, right? I think sometimes we think we do. And so I want you to think about that, because you keeping your composure during heated moments is setting the example. And you're still mom. right? Your calmness can help diffuse a situation, and it can also prevent escalation later, right? It can just kind of keep it where it's at. Does it always work? Of course not, right? But it's worth trying. It's worth trying. So if your adult child is yelling or shouting, or you can say, or you keeping your voice steady and low and saying something like, I understand you're upset and I'm here to listen, but let's try to discuss this calmly. Your calm demeanor can lower their intensity, and therefore lowering the intensity of the conversation. So we want to be able to offer that. And these are tips you can use in any relationship, right? So these are when you're trying to diffuse this anger, we just want to be able to show your willingness to support your adult child by suggesting these practical, solutions for them. You're offering your help without imposing it. And I think that's key. So I hope that helps you. And if you are a mom that I have not talked with before, there's a link to my discovery call. If you are walking this road with your child and you're like, I need help, I need coaching, I want to get myself further down this road than I am, I feel stuck, you can reach out to me there. There's a link below. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. God bless.